Okay, you are live. Hold on one second, y'all. I have to connect to Instagram. There we go. All right, now I'm live on Instagram. Everything is on point. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm Jordan. This is my morning accountability stream. Hope you're feeling good, y'all. It's October the 19th, Sunday, 2025. The 19th. Oh my God, time is flying. Look, today's topic is you can't pray for progress and then skip the process of bringing it to reality. Your prayer is probably the first step in bringing it to reality. And I don't like, I don't mind saying manifest, but I think it's been like overused. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be saying bring it to reality more than manifest. Or I'm going to try to anyway. But yeah, y'all, it's impossible to pray for something and then wait for it. And it took me, I had to grow up. I thought you prayed for something and then it happened. And this isn't about religion or God. Um, the things that you want in your head that you silently ask for, what are you doing to get them? S- Silently asking louder is not going to make it happen. And I'm not speaking from uh complaints or pain. I'm speaking from experience, y'all. I when I quit my job in 2016 to start my first agency, and I really thought that the time I put in or the time I sacrificed counted as work. I was counting years because I had heard somewhere that if you if you spend 10 years on anything, you can call yourself a master at it and you can charge this amount because 10 years of experience equates to, I think they said like a bachelor's or something. And I remember thinking that at 2016, thinking, um, I've already been at this for 6 years because I started in 2008 or 2009. So I remember thinking by 30, I'll have everything together. And it's really, if you put in 10 years of work, not 10 years of time, 10 years of work, y'all. And I did. But I mean, later, I've now put in 10 years of work. But at that time, at 26, I thought I had already put in 8 years. Yeah, I thought I put in 8 years already. So in my mind, I was just getting ready for this next, like it was going to like just transform overnight. And as I got to 30, I realized like nobody's knocking on my door. Hey, knock, knock, knock. Hey, Jordan, remember you said like, no, it's not happening. Hold on one second. What is that? I'm sorry. I have a comment on here I need to get rid of. Or you know what? I'll just leave it there. What was I saying? Yeah, the 10 years. Anyway, I had the faith. I had the faith. I had the skill, the talent, the ambition, the I didn't have the drive to execute as much as I thought. I was really waiting. I was waiting for something to happen, y'all. It never happened. I was waiting for myself to do something and I never did it. And it was lock in. Once after you pray for something, you should lock in, not wait. I probably just saved somebody's life. I'm telling you. After you pray, if you have faith in it, or after you affirm something in your head, bringing it to reality is bringing it to reality is the next step. Pray, lock in. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. I'm not even gonna stay on here long. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm telling y'all from experience. I wasted 10 years of my life. When in those 10 years, if I had locked in and been working, I would be astronomically further. Not like a little bit further. If I had locked in at 26 and been like, okay, now I'm going to put in these next several years, astronomically different. And in that same instance, I like to think if I did, I might have lost my life or something. I might have been in a bad situation had I done that earlier. So I still had the time, to change to get there, to put in that time and make and see the rewards from it. There's always time, y'all. Uh, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Um, Rocky. So yeah, I'm telling y'all from experience. Uh, Pray and lock in. Try it right now. Pray for something and lock in for it. But we don't do that. We're taught to pray and forget, or pray and leave it all up to God. I think God's leaving it up to you, us personally. I really feel like he's leaving it up to us. Um, there's never going to be a perfect time. Never going to be a perfect time. Oh, as soon as I get this, maybe an amount, maybe getting a certain amount of money, maybe, because that's not necessarily a time, but looking for the right time to act on your faith, to act on your prayer. Um, yeah, yeah, there's no perfect time. And if you're searching for that perfect time, you can get what Cindy, one of my very first lovable clients, Cindy, by owner of Diva by Cindy, says you will get perfection paralysis, and it stops the best people because it's a human thing. It's not a it's you will get perfection paralysis. You have to break it, and you have to understand there is no perfect time. We naturally want things to be aligned, in order, almost perfect before we execute, before we take any risk. And the reality is, the most successful people, the most happy people, take those risks, take those chances. And it's not easy. It goes against everything. The foundations that you've been building since you were young. Do this, then do this, then do this. If you want to be successful, then you got to do this, then you got to do this, then you got to do this. And it's not it's not perfect. It'll never be perfect, y'all. Uh, it'll never be perfect. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. Do. All right. My apologies. I'm sorry, yo. I had to send that text. Um, but yeah, even in that perfection paralysis, even when you're searching for the even when you're searching for the perfect moment, don't abandon it. Even if you miss it, if you miss the perfect time, it's going to set you back. It's going to you're going to feel it. Don't abandon your vision, faith, hope, the thing you're bringing into reality. Don't abandon it. Go back to square one. I was just talking about that yesterday. Go back to square one and start over. It's not easy. It's not fun. Um, but if you abandon it, then you give it up on your faith. There is no perfect time. You thought there was a perfect time. You went for it. It's not a perfect time. So you're tired, you're hurt, you're frustrated. That doesn't determine the value. That doesn't determine the success. In fact, you could no, I'm not gonna say that. It doesn't determine the success. Do not abandon it. Pick it up, brush it off, square one. Again, you know, it it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. When you pray for something, you have to lock in. You have to. For is because you'll see that the faith, the vision, and the locking in bring one of the greatest tests you'll ever have. And it's not if you want it. We know you want it. It's if you can do it. And you can. You just have to stay committed to it. And it's hard, y'all. It is. It should be the hardest, one of the hardest things you've ever done. It should be. And if it's not, did you think it was going to be easy? I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't think it was going to be easy. It's not. Um, when you're on that path, you will reach resistance. Sometimes I write stuff and I need to like practice it before I write my note. Um, you will reach. You will reach resistance. You will meet resistance. You'll find resistance as you're bringing something into reality because you have to change. You have to draw power. You have to learn. You have to execute. You have to feel. And in that maelstrom, you will change. And it's going to feel like everybody else is changing. And that's resistance. But it's not resistance from them. It's resistance for you. You're feeling their resistance to your change. It's natural. Why wouldn't they resist it? Change is not comfortable, for me or for you. Change is painful. I like to use the analogy of the butterfly for change. You have to isolate, break. You have to find, there's no perfect moment. You have to isolate, super isolate yourself, build a cocoon around yourself, break yourself down into a molecular ooze, and then rebuild yourself into a butterfly. And then after you've rebuilt into the butterfly, you gotta break through a shell, and then you get to fly. And a bird and you're only gonna live 4 months or a month or two. It might be 4 weeks. I don't know. I can't remember, but it's and then birds and stuff are after you. Now you can find and fly, but it's a beautiful analogy. You have to break yourself down. You have to accept the timing, break yourself down, build yourself back up, break out of your shell and fly. Now, I didn't always use the butterfly analogy, but I think a couple weeks ago it just stood out to me, and I think I might keep it. But yeah, that resistance is proof of change, is proof of execution, is proof of bringing it into this world and manifesting. But we're taught to avoid resistance, not incur it or chase it. um go for it. 100% go for it. They're resisting your change. So do you stop changing? No, don't. I'm telling y'all. All right, well, I'm almost done. Yeah, you cannot manifest what you're refusing to manage, and you just can't. You want it to happen, so you're praying for it. Praying is not executing on it. Show what you've done for it, and you'll see you can't, because you haven't done anything. And that's why you're stressed trying to make it happen. That's why you're stressed trying to find the resources, trying to find the time, the team, the people, the talent. It's very hard when you're not doing anything. Listen, it's very hard when you're not doing anything, and you're not. That's one of the hardest times in life, when you're stagnant. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there, y'all. That is one of the hardest times. And it's on you at the end of the day to remove yourself from your stagnation, to execute, to pray for something, to affirm it in your head and work on it every day. You don't have to work crazy. You don't have to do hours and hours every day on it. It can just be one action daily on your goal, and your whole life changes. But what's not going to change is the thoughts in your head. It's the actions outside, it's the actions with your body that bring things into this world. Even, meditating, praying, and all that is crucial. It's very crucial. But the action and the execution is the other side of the coin. And I try to help people. A lot of people just do the pray and wait, and they have faith, and it's okay. But you need more than faith in this world. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm the one to tell you. Faith is not the only thing you need in order to bring things into this world. You need action. You need execution. And it's not easy. Sucks. But yeah, you can't ask God for it and then wait. Wait around. Now imagine your kid did that. Y'all, real, like, for real. Imagine your kid did that. Imagine your kid asked you to do something, asked you for something, and then just laid on the couch. You would not, break your back. You would say, "Get up." Or would you, here's something I've noticed. Uh, if you don't do anything, nothing's gonna happen. Outside of going to work, outside of showing up for your family, if you don't do nothing, it's not going to work. Now, if you're happy with your 9 to 5, and you're happy with your family, social circle, and you can, hold hands and be happy, that's okay. But if you're wanting something more around your peers and family, and you're not acting on it, that is going to crush you eventually. You're better off failing because you'll feel better. I'm telling you. You ever see the person that fails constantly and you're like, I don't want to fail like that? They're getting it out. They have to. They have to fail because they're pushing themselves closer every time. Whereas if you're not executing, if you're not failing, what are you doing? Waiting. There is no perfect time. You know, what I want to say, y'all, and I'm not a religious person. I'm more spiritual than anything. I'm not religious. I love Christianity. I call myself a Christian. I'm spiritual. I love God, but I don't love religion as much as I love God. You know, literally, like I love God more than religion. Um, what I've learned, God isn't going to tell you that you're lazy. He's going to let you turn into a Walmart greeter that hasn't accomplished anything. And I'm not saying, because there are plenty of Walmart greeters that have accomplished plenty, especially if you've raised children and they have, they're good people. That's an accomplishment right there. I'm not saying you gotta have a business, to be happy or successful. No, 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 no. I'm saying he'll let you turn into a bitter Walmart greeter. Like, he's not going to tell you you're lazy. It's not. It's not going to tell you you're not executing enough. Let you find out. And then that's when you break down and all you've got in your hands are your faith. You don't have a backlog of actions that you could bring up, like, I've been doing this, and still that might not be enough. But not doing anything is definitely not going to work, y'all. You have to do something. He'll just let you be like that. You're going to let yourself be like that. It's so easy to blame other people. I was in this place and these people and that thing, and God didn't this and all this stuff. What did you do to bring your vision into the world? And they'll say, I was thinking about it a lot and XYZ, ABC. And it's like, you have to do more. Faith is a verb to me. It's about building. It's about executing. It's about action on the affirmation in your head. To me, that's faith. Prayer and all that stuff is in your head, but faith is not in your head. It's not in your heart. It's not in your gut, your intuition. Faith is the actions you do. To me, this is just to me. I got to double check the definitions. But faith is the actions I'm taking towards my beliefs. And I create my beliefs. I believe in my success. I believe in my network. I believe in my creations. And what are the actions? I can backlog, or y'all can just see this and look at the stuff I'm making and, doing everything every day. And I'll have 99 failures and one success. That's all you need. But a lot of people don't want to go through the 99 failures. At failure number 7, and a lot of people are done. I'm trying to tell y'all. 99 failures, and then boom, you make it. And most people will be like, yeah, I bet. I don't know about that. Because it's hard. That sounds hard. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. People would rather live a mediocre life, not accomplishing big goals, than fail 99 times at something. And now with the internet, you could document your 99 failures for free. I mean, like, easily you can document your 99 failures. And then when your one success happens, who's surprised? The person doing 99? No. They knew it was going to work. Everybody else is didn't know. All right, y'all. That's about it. Faith is a verb. Patience is your greatest test. I'm trying to tell y'all. Patience. Patience. Patience, 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 patience with your actions, patience with your feelings, with your words, with your reactions. Patience, 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 patience. You need to figure that out. Patience, y'all. I have an alien amount of patience because I started meditating at like 13. Yeah, I started meditating at like 13. Um and the only reason, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. I like being vulnerable with y'all. The only reason I really meditated, like I went deep into meditation as a preteen, or yeah, 12, 13. Avatar, that last airbender. I remember seeing Aang meditate. Like I had never seen a main character in any cartoon anime like sit down and be like, I gotta meditate. And I was like, he's a kid. I had never seen a kid meditate as like oh, I have to meditate. And then he's like meditating. And I'm like, I remember as a kid, like, I wonder what happens when I meditate. And I meditated, and like I remember I got out my meditation. I was like, whoa, that was weird. And I never stopped meditating since then. So I've been meditating since yeah, like 13, 12, whenever Avatar came out. In fact, let me double check. 1 second. I can tell y'all right now. Avatar, The Last Airbender. Oh, 2005. So I was like 15. But yeah, as a teenager, I definitely remember meditating. You just saved mine, and I just got here. What's up, Aj? Hope you're having a good one, man. All right. But yeah, I've been meditating for 20 years. Wow. Like seriously, I've been meditating for like 20 years. Um mm. All right, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up, Jordan. Let's go. Let's go. Well, also, I listen, y'all. Celebrate the little things. I'm telling you, makes you happy. Look, I feel better. I feel better from that. I'm glowing just from that. Just from congratulating myself. Yeah, I've been meditating for 20 years, y'all. Listen to your boy. Meditate. Faith is a verb. Build, and patience is your greatest test. And meditation is easy 1, 2, 3 to patience. Yeah, one more thing and then I'm done. It's supposed to be 30 minutes anyway. There's a cycle of affirming or praying, working, and then reflecting on what you do. I really, the cycle I've created is faith, execute, gratitude. And it sounds like common sense. It sounds like you normally do it. You don't. It happens naturally, but and when it does, you're like, oh, that was great. Faith is the action. Execution is the work. And then gratitude. Then comes the gratitude, y'all. The gratitude is like wrapping the present. Like you have to be grateful for the things behind you and in front of you. And like, and you're the nexus of present. Um, no, that was not a good metaphor analogy. It's okay though. I'll get better. All right, y'all. I'm pretty much done. Yeah, I want to urge y'all to 100% don't skip the process. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't count the time. Count your actions. Count your verbs. Count what you're doing towards your goal. And yeah, Faith Without Works Are Dead by Dizzy Bars. Yeah. Thanks for commenting. Oh, I think I could show it. Hey, there it is. Okay, I'm getting it. All right. Faith Without Works Are Dead. Dizzy Bars. Balmore. Um Balmore. Like there's a T in there. Like I love y'all. Yeah. All right, I'm out. Let me check my Instagram. All right. Love y'all. Oh, wait, no. The challenge. The challenge and the plug. I just wrote challenge and plug. I should have wrote it. I usually write it out. Work on your prayer with action and faith, and find the one thing that you're bringing into reality, that you're affirming, that you're manifesting, that you're bringing into. If you use that line, bringing it into reality, it helps bring it into reality without going into metaphysics, without going into religion, without going into spirituality, without going into metaphysical. If you're talking about bringing something into reality, it will happen, y'all. Find the one thing that you're affirming, praying, or bringing into reality, and take one action towards it today. Just one. Just one. And when you do, don't look back and think, oh God, how many actions I just move forward. All that whatever, don't fall into scarcity, don't fall into fear or regret. That shit will fuck you up. That is a black pit. Oh, don't fall into it, y'all. Do not fall into it. Yeah, don't fall into it. Get myself situated. All right. But yeah, find that one thing, work on, take one action towards it, and maybe do it again tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe do it tomorrow too. But just for today, the one thing, the one action. And if you need help doing that, check out my stand store. Comment, help me. Comment fire emoji, comment anything. Go to my stand store and check out a week of accountability right now. It's only $100 a week. And next month, I'm quadrupling the prices. I tried to get in as many people as possible and all that stuff. If you haven't reached out to me, T, you're fine. You don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to hike the price on you. But everybody else, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's going to be $1,500 a month after starting in October or November. And I was trying to get everybody like, hey, I'm affordable and all that, and y'all don't respect affordability. You don't. That's not my problem. That's not my problem anymore. I'm raising my prices next month, and I'm still gonna help as many people as possible. So yeah, get a week of accountability if you need help. If you're tired of procrastinating, putting off your change, you see the bigger idea, and yet every day you don't work on it. It's because you don't have anybody on your team, and your family and friends will drag you down. So you need a professional to help you navigate and hold you accountable. I've been working with, I don't tell people, I've been working with celebrities and business owners and entrepreneurs for past 16 years now. And I know what it's like. And I know what it's like, y'all. It's hard. It's hard because you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and they're gonna dig their talons in and rake them, and it hurts. Yeah, the talons hurt. But that's their reaction. That's their resistance to you changing, to you elevating. It's human nature. It's not It's not a black person thing. It's not a white person thing. It's not a Mexican thing. It's human nature, y'all. It's gonna happen the second you decide to be successful and start working on it. Um, the sooner the better. So yeah, if you need help, hit me up for accountability. Hit me up for coaching. Also, I'll be offering virtual assistance as well. Um, and I've got a big announcement coming soon. I'll probably do it tomorrow. But I think this might be I like this. This might be my new look. I got some brown shoes too, y'all. I got the suspenders on. I got the I need a kerchief. That's what I need. I need a kerchief. Uh yeah, I've never accessory. Anybody knows me have never seen me with any accessory at all. They probably saw this like, what? Who is this guy? Um yeah, I'm gonna start getting some business stuff together. I love y'all. I love y'all. All right, I'm out. Do the thing I said. Do the thing. The Work on your dreams and stuff. I love y'all. Love, peace, chicken grease. I am out.